باق مخالفته للحوادث قيامه بنفسه وحدانية قدرة إرادة علم حي سمع بصر كلام قادرا مريدا علما حيا سميعا بصيرا متكلما الله 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 الله.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونؤمن به تبارك وتعالى ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ بالله العظيم من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا وحبيبنا ونبينا وعظيمنا محمد صلوات الله وسلامه عليه وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه إلى يوم الدين. وإلهكم إله واحد لا إله إلا هو الرحمن الرحيم تسبح له السماوات السبع والأرض وما فيهن وإن من شيء إلا يسبح بحمده ولكن لا تفقهون تسبيحهم شهد الله أنه لا إله إلا هو والملائكة وأولو العلم قائما بالقسط لا إله إلا هو العزيز الحكيم إن الدين عند الله الإسلام. ونحن نشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن سيدنا محمدا عبد الله ورسوله صلى الله عليه وسلم. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Allah wa ta'ala allowed us to start this class. And this is a course that we had been looking forward to for a while and asking Allah ta'ala to give us tawfiq to start. And Alhamdulillah, Allah ta'ala has answered our dua and has allowed us to start. So we ask Allah to give us the benefit of this course and give us the ability to continue and to complete it with enlightenment and understanding of the subject matter that we study here. Allahumma ameen ya rabbal alameen. So insha'Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala, this is the first class of the course, and I wanted this class number 1 to be a class of introductions insha'Allah. And with the introductions, inshaAllah, it'll make it easier for us to understand where we are and where we're going, inshaAllah. Can you hand me that real quick? Nah. I gotta feel like I'm back in Yemen with my shuyukh.
Tap your mic, see if there's only city here.
Oh, it's not. Oh, okay. We gotta fix that. All right. Now that sounds better. So in this class, this first class, which is a class of introductions, inshaAllah tabaraka wa ta'ala, I will very briefly, inshaAllah, introduce myself, introduce, inshaAllah, this science and this course, and introduce some English books that have been written about this science, inshaAllah, and introduce the 2 books that we plan to study from in this course, and introduce the author, the compiler of the book, and his family, inshaAllah. So to begin, inshaAllah ta'ala, I think most of the brothers here know me. My name is Abdul Rahman al-Sandalani. I come from the Ahmed family. The Ahmed clan is one of the first Muslim families in Philadelphia, one of the first Ahlus Sunnah, Sunni families here in Philadelphia from the African American Muslims. Alhamdulillah, big family. My grandfather came into Islam about 50 years ago in New York. Alhamdulillah, Allah guided him to the masjid. He told me the story years ago. But basically he was trying to find a Nation of Islam temple at that time. And he's from New York, but Allah Ta'ala had him get lost and not find a temple and actually end up at an actual masjid. So he embraced Islam that day. So Allah can do anything, you know. You go out with one intention, go do one thing, but Allah, He's going to make whatever He wants happen, you know. So alhamdulillah, my parents are Muslim, my family is Muslim, aunts and uncles on my mother's side is Muslim. My father's side of the family have not come into Islam yet. We ask Allah Ta'ala to guide them and to guide all of us. Alhamdulillah, I learned the Arabic language at the age of around 16 out in California on the West Coast. At that time of my life, in my teenage years, I went out with the Tabligh brothers a lot. And especially the Arab brothers, from the Arab countries and stuff. And so being with them in a Tareemi every day, we have like a Tareemi 2.5 hours a day in Arabic. So that was like being in an Arabic country, hearing all of that talk. You know, Allah Ta'ala said, the Prophet said, the companions right on said, so you're hearing that all the time. So you start to pick up, especially at that age in life, it's easy to pick up things. So because of that, and also because of when we're in Tabligh, they also make us have to speak too. So we have to give da'wah to Arab brothers, and we go to stores and stuff like that. I had to say whatever Arabic I knew. When I went to France for 40 days in the path of Allah, that was a turning point in my life, because in France, they didn't know how to speak English. Most of them didn't know how to speak English. I was with like mostly Arab brothers, almost all Arab brothers. That was like being in an Arab country. So there, the whole talk, 24 hours a day, like I wasn't hearing any English at all. So I had to learn Arabic. And that was where I really learned how to speak Arabic in 40 days. I could speak a little bit before then, just a little bit here and there, but in that 40 days, I started having dreams in Arabic, akhi. You know what I'm saying? And you know, when you're having dreams in Arabic, that means that your subconscious is thinking in that language now. So I was starting to think subconsciously in the Arabic language. Like I was talking in Arabic in my dream to people. So I'm like, I don't know this. So I said a few words in my dream and woke up and referred to a dictionary and found that those were actually Arabic words. I didn't know what it meant in the dream, but I was saying it. Then I said, let me check that same word I said in my dream. Is that really an Arabic word? And I found out that that was actually Arabic. So Allah Ta'ala gives whoever He wills, whatever He wills. That khuruj was really something. That 4 days was really something back in France. In fact, there was one masjid where they don't allow brothers to come in the path of Allah and stay there overnight. The imam of that masjid, though, had a dream where he saw money was coming to him from different countries of the world, different kind of currencies was coming to him in his dream, you know. And when we came the next day to that masjid to ask him permission to stay overnight there for like three days, he said, I have to let you stay because this is the interpretation of my dream. You all are from the countries that I saw this money coming to me from. And I accepted it in my dream, so I can't not accept it now that I'm awake. You know, so he let us stay at that masjid, alhamdulillah, العالمين. And it was a huge impact. The impact was beautiful. It was really something. And I don't want to spend too much time on that, but it was really something that is just beyond words. And the end result of it is that I can speak the Arabic now, alhamdulillah, العالمين. So you can imagine then it must have been something special that happened then. Alhamdulillah, last summer, Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala alone blessed me and allowed me to go to Tareemi, which is a city known in Yemen, in the Hadramaut region of Yemen. It's known to have scholars and righteous and saintly people. It is a city of scholars that when scholars used to go to that city to learn, they would take off their shoes when they got to that city. They would take off their shoes outside of that city and walk in barefoot out of respect for that city. Tareemi is a very special area, has a lot of righteous people to this day. I saw saintly qualities and scholarly type of instinct even in the laymen, in the common people who are not scholars. They had a scholarly way about themselves. They had a type of shyness that was really something deep that a person can only really see if they're actually there. So I was in that environment for 40 days, alhamdulillah, and it was a summer dawrah that they had, the summer dawrah of 2008 that was being put on by Dar al-Mustafa.